Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the broadcast. This time around things have changed. New teams and a new map. It is going to be 8 Easy versus TYLOO, and we are starting things off here in training. Thus far in the qualifier, TYLOO has won. I think they've only played against a team like, I don't know, I can't really remember the team. Oh, okay, with the pause coming into play, that was team, let me see. Avengers, okay, and they absolutely wrecked them. It was 16-1 and 16-3, I do believe. So that was a pretty one-sided affair. But here is a new team, 8 Easy. So things might be a bit different. And now the players are leaving the server, so there seems to be some issues here for the TYLOO squad. I do hope it's nothing too serious, and that we can continue on with our matchup here, because it would be a bit of a shame that right after the knife round we have some tech issues. And yeah, if you were to take a look at some of the odds here, oh, no odds just yet. Well, I hope they're gonna crop up sometime soon. But for now, as the pause is taking place, I mean, coming into this matchup, this should be a breeze for TYLOO. Maybe even a 2-0 for TYLOO, because I don't have a lot of faith in a team like 8 Easy, if I'm being honest. And the interesting part about it is that this team not only consists of players from China, but it has players from Russia as well, which is very interesting. You have a guy named Vadim and Koshak. Not sure which one of these guys is Vadim, but I'll probably say it's Vatrushka. That sounds kind of Russian name. So we'd presume. With the players being back here from TYLOO, we can continue on with the matchup. Oh, there's a lot of typing going on in the chat. So there's either something dissatisfying being spat out here by both teams, maybe just some banter. I think it's the latter. And we can continue on here with the matchup. Of course, this is going to be the last best of 3 of the day, 8 Easy versus TYLOO. As I mentioned earlier, I think this is going to be a TYLOO victory. Probably 2-0, but at this point, don't have a lot of team faith in a lot of 8 Easy players, but we'll see. The matchup has begun. And we do see already some of the TYLOO players going towards Ivy. And we see Bentet throwing down the utility. Looks like this will be a commitment. For now, it is accurate to pick up the kill. Somebody in kill. Continue on with the push, and they're absolutely destroying the CTs here. Not even a single point of damage being inflicted in the pistol round. This is ridiculous. Oh, 1-0 for TYLOO. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I said earlier in the broadcast that I don't have a lot of faith in this team. And I think, guys, now you see why. They're up against TYLOO, and playing against TYLOO is no easy trick. Now, of course, TYLOO's taking this one together. Going for a commitment here on the lower bomb side. They haven't spotted out a single player, and for good reason, because 8 Easy are playing this one safe. They don't have a single player here on the bomb side, and this is going to be a round here for TYLOO, obviously. The 8 Easy guys they're not even going to the line of fire. It looks like they just want to try to keep their lives intact. They don't want to give any money for their opponents, which is an understandable take. But obviously, if they're going to try to keep their lives intact, they better do so together, because of walking out there one by one towards the holes is not the right way to approach this one. Oh, they're going for the fights here, TYLOO. Not sure if that's the right way to go about it, but yes, that is going to be the kill 0 for TYLOO, 2-0 right now. interestingly enough, a lot of times teams after their previous round, like 8 Easy, they end up making the purchase here on the 3rd round, but not 8 Easy, interestingly enough. If they're going for no investment here whatsoever, I would presume this is going to be a pretty good situation here for TYLOO to rack up the easy kills. For now, that is very much the case. Not a single player going down from TYLOO. Extra money in their bank. And we can see on the back of it, it's going to be purchased here from 8 Easy. In fact, already straight up, double up setup here from Expert, Vatrushka. So in terms of investments, this is going to be a solid one from 8 Easy. They have all the weaponry to work with here. But will that be enough to win against a team like TYLOO? Against a team of their caliber? Somebody can win the fight against Vatrushka, though. Interestingly enough, somebody had his crosshair dead on Vatrushka, but wasn't able to pull the trigger quick enough. So where shall they go next here, TYLOO? They have lost a man here on the B bomb site. It looks like that's where they're going to commit. Vatrushka will be able to find the first kill here. It's definitely not too easy for TYLOO. Attacker does take down Koshak. This is opportunity here for TYLOO. They have now planted the bomb here. And of course, with the bomb being planted on the lower bomb site, it's a good opportunity as any to back away towards upper and just hold the site. But now Attacker, though, he stays true to his name. He plays it aggressively. But accurate. This is not too good. Accurate goes down, so does Summer. That's gonna be 3-0 right now for TYLOO for sure. But an easy pick up their first round, and that's the important bit. They've done so as well in a, I'd say in a pretty good fashion. Like, they haven't lost too much, only the one player Koshak, and they were very good on their retake. As well as the oppers hitting their shots. That was also an important piece of the puzzle. Accurate in the sniper rifle. Ooh, that's actually a very good Molotov being thrown out there from one of the players of 8 Easy. That's going to deter Accurate to peek for a little bit, but he's back here. He's got the op to work with here. Very powerful weapon in the hands of the right player. Nothing much going on right now for TYLOO. This has been quite a slow round. Not really committing anywhere just yet. Expert holding the angle towards Brown Hole. That's a good opportunity for him to try and land a kill. And if possible, even to back away. Somebody. Again, oh, look at this. Pre-fire is there, as well as the pre-aim. This is going to be a commitment here. Accurate. Very good shot coming in, and a second one to boot. The B bomb site is open for business. And TYLOO, well, have established dominance. For 8 Easy, they're just going to have to back away at this point. Like Quasim and Mitsuha, they can't really go for this one. Oh, I actually thought they're going to line up there, but no, X-Ray's fooling me. Mitsuha hoping to save that AUG of his, but he might get punished by Bentet. And it is going to be, ooh, yep, he's been spotted out. Not the best position right now for him to be in, but he is going to try to save that AUG of his, but by saving, he's going aggressive. An Attacker. Oh, he knows. He knows where the player's stationed at, but Mitsuha is a bit too quick. Yeah, they do take him down, but definitely not without some losses. Uh-oh, Vatrushka going for the aggressive play. Does TYLOO expect it? Somebody does. I mean, he goes for the peak for a reason. But Vatrushka gets taken down, and now this is good aggression here from ADZ. They're able to pull this one back, but the Molotov... Ooh, the Molotov actually ruins things up a little bit. Meanwhile, the players will be able to establish some dominance here, but on different parts of the map. It is Attacker to pick up a kill. It is Summer to find a kill. So I can't really say this is still an unwinnable situation for a team like TYLOO. They can still pull it through, but it's not easy. The two of the players here have made it easier, positioned themselves in a fine spot, if I may say so myself. With 50 seconds remaining, there's still a lot of time for it easy to make mistakes and for TYLOO to capitalize off said mistakes. "40 seconds. Smoke grenade deployed. That blocks off the vision. In fact, they can try to pick it up, but there's Quasim with the kill. And now, Accurate to pick up a kill. So there's one more player here. It's all to Quasim, which I think they might know his positioning by this point. And I think he's going to try to back away from this one, skedaddle his way out of here, thinking it's the B side hit. But as we all know, it is going to be the A site. Summer and Co. entering the side. Oh, that is that is some good timing. Looks towards connector. Instantly looks away to look back towards connector to find that kill. And yes, that is going to be 5 rounds here for TYLOO. I still think this is going to be quite a difficult journey here for a team like 8easy to win against TYLOO. But so far, I mean, if I'm being honest, like 8easy have shown up. They've been looking somewhat decent, I'd like to say. Definitely not poor. We have saw that they are feeling confident, and that's the main thing. You know, you're going up against a team that's clearly better than you. One of the things you want to maintain is obviously confidence moving forward. And here, we do see a bit of a fast play here from TYLOO. They might be punished from it, but for now, it is the kills that do work out for TYLOO. Only one man being dropped. So it's still a pretty good round here. There we go. It is going to be Expert and Koshak remaining. Yeah, one way or the other. The round is going back in favor here of TYLOO. They pick up their 6th, I'd like to say. Expert and Koshak, one of them going down, and I think Koshak might try to go and pick up the USP. Alright, that's one way to go about it, but I think he simply ran out of bullets. And that's important for him to pick up the USP. Now he's got an AK-47, but he can't escape. 6 rounds here for TYLOO. The purchase here from 8easy. This time around, it's back to the double up setup. AUG's coming into play. So the investment here from the city side isn't too bad. It's actually looking quite decent, all things considering. So with the purchase coming into play, can a team like 8easy pull it off? I think this is going to be one of the fastest style of rounds to fight TYLOO. We do see Accurate. With the AWP in hand, the boost yet again. Quasim actually anticipates that boost to take place, and he's ready to go for the pre-fire. Now, this is a position where TYLOO are man down. They have been in a similar position in the past, though. That's the thing. So with a whole minute and 10 seconds remaining, TYLOO definitely have time on their side. They also have, I didn't even notice it, but there was a player there on the bomb site itself. I've got no idea how somebody was able to sneak past through the defensive. And I mean, Vatrushka, credit to him to actually get that kill. Looks like it will be a commitment here at the B-bomb site. Oh, it's Summer to pick up the kill. There's one more player here close by. He gets it done. Even though the Molotov damage is quite severe here for TYLOO. The good thing is that 8easy, they don't have any proper utility like the HE grenades or the Molotovs. They only have the couple flashes here. That's a good kill there on Bentet. This means the retake is definitely on here. Mitsuha coming in with the AUG. Now it's all up to Summer here. He does find the first kill. There's going to be a lot more players he has to find. He does find another one. We're down to the 1 versus 1. Summer, if he pulls this one off, this is a round here for TYLOO, but Mitsuha is running out of time. He wants to find the kill here as soon as possible, but Summer, he's playing this one to perfection, and he's going to find it. That is going to be another round here for TYLOO. They pick up the 7th. Obviously, not the easiest of rounds to pick up. Definitely came down to some of that individual prowess, but a team like TYLOO, they have it. Oh yes, they definitely have it. And even though coming into this matchup, I was expecting a pretty one-sided affair here from TYLOO. We could see that the scoreline, yes, it is definitely favoring the T side, but there have been rounds, for sure. There have been rounds where 8 easy, if something goes their way, they could have won it and probably would have a bit of a more competitive scoreline. For now, it's another easy round here for TYLOO. Somebody just holding the upper. Shouldn't be much of a problem for him. A lot more players coming in. Attacker finds the first one, almost the second one, and oh, that's going to be a kill there for Kwasim, but it's still a round for TYLOO. They get it done, they secure the 8th. So back to the purchase here for 8 easy. Again, they're back on a double op setup, and I must admit, like the operas here from 8 easy, Exper and Vatrushka have been doing a pretty good job. Kwasim, I don't recall him picking up an AWP. But what I can tell is that these operas have been quite important here for the CT side of 8 easy. They saw them picking up some early opening frags in the rounds beforehand. Let's see if this is going to happen again. Summer, though, he punishes Mitsuha for the early aggression here, and he almost punishes the player right behind him. TYLOO got themselves a pretty winnable position right now. They put themselves in a 5 versus 4. It looks like they want to try to hit this B bomb. So the problem is for 8 easy, they only have the one defender. He's right behind Coils. The good thing, though, if he's in a position which doesn't get checked too often, so he might just do the damage here. Right now, oh, he gets checked. That's the first angle. Attacker checks while he's entering the site. That is beautiful. And here, Vatrushka with the AWP does find the shot on Attacker. And most importantly, the kill. So if they do want to cross, yes, accurate. Please throw down that smoke grenade. He's going to punch in the numbers. 8 easy in a position where retaking is an option. But it's Summer. He definitely overstayed his welcome there. I think he was actually even thinking of going the knife there on Vatrushka, and that's a big mistake. Oh no, Benton and somebody. We'll see if they can pull this one through. Benton with a flank. And now it's all up to somebody. You can see that he's up there in the heaven, and ooh, Kwasim didn't really notice him, which is interesting. Kwasim sees the positioning of somebody. He goes down, and that is plenty of time to defuse the bomb. Or wait, is this going to be enough? Because he tapped the bomb once the music began playing. Oh, this is close. Ooh, he gets it. Way too close for comfort there for 8 easy, but they get it done. But I mean, Summer, man. He got himself a very good position. He got a wraparound on one of the players, but he got punished. He should have landed the trigger a bit earlier. I think he wanted to style on the player, maybe get a knife kill or some sort. And that, to some extent, costed TYLOO the round. That's a big mistake. Now, even though I do say it's a mistake, I mean, TYLOO is still leading 8-2 right now. 8 easy. Gonna try to hold this bomb site. We'll see if this is gonna work out. Here's somebody getting dinged quite early by the AUG. Matushka as well coming up with a kill. So this hold is looking pretty good for the CTs. Look at Kwasim go. He gets another one, and now it's all up to accurate in the 1 versus 3. Now the bomb is dropped. And we do see accurate, yeah, with his nade out. That's going to be the easy round here for 8 easy to pick up. Well done. Well done on the defense. Not gonna lie. Well done here by the 3 Chinese players and the Russian guys as well. I wonder what sort of language of communication are they using? Are they in fact using English to communicate? I mean, that's a possibility. I wonder how they do it, though. That's the interesting part, because they do have... Earlier, we casted the best of 3 where there was a team like BRG, which had, I think, yeah, a couple players from China. They had Fates, the Estonian, and they also had a player from Indonesia. So, yeah, that is a mixed bag of nationalities. Now, this is one of the slower rounds here from TYLOO, not really going for any early aggressions just yet. You see Mitsuha holding the angle, but he won't see a single player just yet. I wonder what's the end goal right now for TYLOO, because as we can see, they do have players close by Ivy. They have one in T-Con, as well as one of the players in Pop Dog. So I wonder if this is going to be the commitment here on the A-bomb side. My question is, which one of the avenues of attack they will go for first? It looks like it is going to be Ivy. There is one player there in the form of Mitsuha who might just deal some good damage whilst the player is walking through the corridor. Accurate with the smoke. And of course the player that played this one a bit more passively, but there is a pretty big gap here. Mitsuha though, coming in here, the players line up, but he only gets the one. TYLOO can continue on pushing forward. As Expert definitely could use the back of his own teammates there. Bentet secures the kill. There's going to be a lot more players to find in this position. We do see Attacker on top of the trains. He's got a good vision on the player on the site. There is one more player close by the bomb site itself. 8 seconds remaining. They do plant the bomb here, and Benton gets rid of Petrushka. It's all up to Kwasim in this 1 versus 2. And in the position he's in right now, I think going for the save is the optimal choice. Going for the retake, risky, and he can't succeed. 9 rounds here for TYLOO. So as you can see, folks, the first half is coming to a close here, and we can see that TYLOO are looking pretty good. I mean, all things considering, they're looking very solid at this point. The players here from 8 Easy, for them it's just a mere eco, so yes, this should be another round here for TYLOO. But in the past, we have seen, you know, a team like 8 Easy, even with only the mere pistols, doing some damage against the TYLOO economy. And that's the thing, even though TYLOO has won so many rounds in a row, we can see their economy isn't in the best state. So if these players with CZ will do some damage here, will find some of these kills, like that's great for 8 Easy. Now there is one of the players who has been able to push out through T-Con as well as the guy through Ivy. Though they're not going to be able to help out their teammate Koshak here on the side, I'm sorry. He's not at the best position. Will be gunned down here by Benton, but Expert secures the kill with the kill. Not too shabby. I think Attacker might have had only an AK-47, so there is a possibility to retrieve a rifle. There we go. Out of a simple round like this, we can see that 8 Easy will come out on top with some rifles, which isn't too bad. Though, you gotta wonder, does it make a lot of sense even saving the current weapons? Well, the AK-47, sure, the first half isn't over, but the Galil? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Galil, personally. I would say if you're Expert, you know, buying an M4, an AUG, those are much better options than the Galil. Obviously, one thing that the Galil has got going for it is the simple thing that it has a pretty big clip, 35 bullets. That is, I think, in terms of rifles, that is the biggest clip of any rifle in the game, so that is a good thing in that regard. Pretty good for mocking up players who are on Nico. The investment here from 8 Easy is looking pretty strong, all things considering. They have the utility, the weaponry. 1 AWP only. This is going to be in the hands of Petrushka. And he's been, in terms of opping, he has been a pretty solid piece here for 8 easy. Here do you see Expert playing it a bit more aggressively, taking over some T-Con control, I would presume, as the Molotov allows him to do just that. And they don't seem to have a player towards T-Con. That's the interesting thing here. So if 8 easy want to play this one aggressively, they have all the right to do so. And I think Expert is already in T-Con, so that's a fine position from him. Oh, accurate. He just lands on the grenade, eats it up. But yeah, TYLOO being slow. Quite slow and methodical in their approach. Expert though, there we go. That's what I was talking about. The T-Con push, but it will be punished by Attacker. And that's the thing, just a matter of a couple seconds, all the thrags going in favor of TYLOO, but Sim still holding his ground here. He will fin the fight against Accurate. He can now pick up that lovely AWP Dragon Lore. And Petrushka's here with the op as well. He's going to punish Ben Ted. And that's the bomb being dropped as well, so this is a doable round for 8 easy. They can pull it off. However, somebody... Well, they expect somebody to come for that position. Oh, look at this. The crossfire stood up with the ops. Oh, somebody coming in here, and it's going to be Petrushka to land the shot. On a retake, those ops would have been deadly, but they realized the simple nature of that round. 20 seconds remaining. It is somebody who has to be the aggressor in that round. If he wants to plant the bomb, he has to make sure to eliminate these CTs before going for the bomb plant. And right now, the best possible scoreline for a team like 8 easy is going to be 5 rounds on the CT side, which, in all fairness, isn't that great, I must admit. Here, Summer, oh, this is aggressive. Look at him coming out here. Summer, he's able to find the kills as the bell rings. This is looking quite good. This is looking good right now for TYLOO, but they must contest with Expert here on the side. He's got the AW to work with. Suka is the one to pick up a kill. He might just try to go for seconds. He gets it done, and now this round is falling apart. And at one point, it was looking so good here for TYLOO. It's all up to Benton to secure this one, and yeah, he's gonna go down. That's gonna be 5 rounds here for 8 easy. At least something to work with, but definitely not a lot. If they do get the pistol round in their favor, I would presume, yeah, sure, a team like 8 easy might just still have a pretty good scoreline, but oh, this is some funky odds. Interesting. We'll see if 8 easy can pick up the pistol round. I think to some extent, this is going to be a bit easier for a team like TYLOO. Now they just have to hold the angles. Koshak though, early aggression for him. He will be punishing somebody in that position, and now TYLOO, they have to hold this one off, and well, the players push on through the smoke. If they will, that is going to be disastrous for them, or will it in fact? Quasim gets the frag. Attacker though, flurry of frags with the USP. He now even drops the bomb carrier, so this is quite good here for TYLOO, but Koshak, oh, they got no idea about that positioning. Accurate goes down. Bentet on the bomb side, though. Can't really support Attacker to this position. Attacker is going to have to hold out by his lonesome, and so far he's doing a fine job at it. Already sitting on 3 kills. Koshak with a P250 will punish Attacker. And now it's all to Bentet. Bentet hoping to find the kill here. Koshak has been quite deadly with a P250. There we go. 4 kills for Koshak, and that's going to be 6 rounds here for 8 easy. There we go. If they wanted to start off a comeback here, that's the one way to do it. If you're 8 easy, you pick up the pistol round, and now you have a better chance of succeeding at the T side. A full eco here from TYLOO. I would say if this is a full eco from their side, the next round will be a purchase here. That has been pretty much the meta nowadays, Counter-Strike. After the pistol round, you go for the full-on eco, and the next round is where you make the big purchase. Here though, the pistols are actually finding some kills. I don't know how, but the USP is doing so much damage here on 8 easy. Mitsuha does take down accurate. But yeah, I mean, all things considering, as far as eco rounds are concerned, TYLOO did some damage here on the economy of 8 easy to take down 2 individuals. Which is, of course, also extra pockets for the player, extra money in their pockets, pardon me. And now 4 AUGs have been purchased, and M4 in the hands of Bented. And now the hold here from TYLOO. No EWP just yet here from 8 easy. Nor Expert, nor Vatrushka investing in the big green gun, so they're just going to keep their rifles intact as well as those SMGs. Commitment here from 8 easy. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Vatrushka, he wins the fight with the MP5 in that range. I mean, the MP5 isn't a good weapon in the long-range encounters, but it has worked out for him. Right now, TYLOO are being pummeled. What's going on here? 8 easy are able to absolutely decimate the TYLOO defensive. Only one player going down for 8 easy, and that was, I gotta admit, that was a superb push there from 8 easy. Like, that was very simple, yet super effective. Nothing really working out there for TYLOO. And now we can see that the money here for TYLOO is pretty much in the bin. Like, if you take a look at their money situation, it is horrendous. For TYLOO, it is going to have to be this one simple eco. I guess you could say a partial investment to some extent, because you do have the Deagles coming into play. But yeah, this is, again, another great possibility for a team like 8 easy to secure a round. As TYLOO, for them, it is about a mere save. Oh, that's a lot of hellfire. I'd be scared if I'm Bentent, but then again, Bentent does pick up a nice shot. In fact, Attacker gets down as well. So who knows, maybe a simple round like this could still be quite important for the TYLOO roster. They do have the Deagles to play with. Can they find any more frags here? Attacker sees the player out there into nowhere, but can't pick up the kill. It's accurate to get it done. I'm not sure how good if he isn't able to find a single kill right now. I think it is confused, as I am. Vatrushka, last man standing here. Someone has to stick the defuse. It is going to be accurate. And he's sticking it. Oh boy, he is sticking it. Vatrushka not even peeking this one. I think he conceals it. He's going to allow TYLOO to pick this one up. And that's going to allow TYLOO to get their first round on the board in an interesting fashion, only with the Deagles. That is, I think, one of the main reasons a team like TYLOO even gone, you know, for the full eco earlier, and now for the pistol investment here, is that they are feeling confident against a team like 8 easy, and for a good reason. I mean, TYLOO is one of the best teams in the region. I'm not sure how I feel about saying the best, though. It's still, I don't know. It's quite hard to say, to be honest. There's an argument to be made for that, for sure. For now, though, things are pretty simple here from 8 easy. They're being very methodical here, clearing out some of the angles here in Pop Dog. They've got themselves a player in Ivy Quasimdo entering to the Pop Dog area. This is an interesting scenario right now for TYLOO. I mean, they're in a fine position to still secure this one. However, not a single player looking towards Ivy. That's a big mistake. No one's looking towards Ivy. That's a possibility for 8 easy to pick this one up. Because it looks like their main goal, the pincer movement here on the A bomb side. There is a fake happening on our beard, though. That's going to force a rotate here. The one player forces out a rotation here. This is ideal for a team like 8 easy. They can now continue on with a push here. Expert. Did he spot out the player there? Or was just that a preemptive pre-fire, I wonder? Anyhow, Accurate has rotated back towards the bomb site. He needs the back of his own teammate here. Mitsuha trying to win the gunfight. He sure does. Now it's all to Bented in that position. 1 versus 3. Doesn't have a kit, though. Needs to be very quick on the trigger. He does pick up the first one. hopes to see the guy there right behind the brown train, and he's gonna stick it. Oh, this is smart. Bent it. This is so smart, and oh, okay. That is going to be the round here for 8 easy, but that's supposed to be close. I would have loved to see the POV from Benton, how much time he had to get the defuse in, because I think that was close. Well, I thought this is going to be an easy game for TYLOO, but I'm clearly mistaken. 8 easy have come here to play. Not a lot of teams can actually bounce back from a loss 8 easy have there, losing to the 5 Deagles. A lot of times the teams will crumble mentally. They will feel the pressure, they will give up, and just won't come back from that point onward. But not 8 easy. They're still sticking to their guns, and that's the important bit. They came here to play, and they want to show us some good Counter-Strike. The double op setup here for TYLOO. We obviously got Accurate and Summer on the big green guns. It is probably going to be 8 easy now with a commitment, I'd like to say. Do you see Mitsuha coming through here, T-Con? He can still try to win this fight against Accurate. He sure does, but interesting thing, he doesn't really have his teammates backing him up. They're still stuck there and popped out because of the smoke grenade. So right now, Expert, oh, he spots out the player, but it takes sweet time firing off the shots. Now with 40 seconds remaining, this is a very doable round for TYLOO, but 8 easy can still pull this one through. Smoke from Quasim. Looks like it's going to be a change of pace right now from 8 easy with 30 seconds remaining. It has to be a commitment on one of the bomb sites, but where will it be? Because Quasim is still here on A. He's trying to pull off a fake, and he actually does a fine job at it. One of the players has rotated away. Accurate, he's back here on the A side. But the numbers haven't punched in. Accurate finds the kill, and so does Summer in an instant. That will be TYLOO to pick up a round. That's going to be 12 for them. 8 easy now. I think if we take a look at their economy, it's not looking that great, but Expert has got the money. He can drop his own teammates. So can Vatrushka. So this is going to be a purchase here from 8 easy. And as we do see the purchase coming through, it is now an op in the hands of Vatrushka. I don't recall him seeing the sniper rifle on the T side. I might be wrong about this one. Oh, Koshak. Koshak on the op. That's interesting. I think he's only got the op right now because he's got a good spawn to peek towards T-Con. And that's going to be... Oh, Koshak, he gets tagged though. Attacker here in Pop Dog. Oh no, Expert! He jumps down while is with the nade in hand. Oh no. Oh no, that's not how he's supposed to deal with Expert. Well, that's a fine opening if I've ever seen one, and that is one way to pick up an AK-47. You jump down, you pick it up, go up back the ladder. Impressive. Things have slowed down quite a bit here for the 8 easy roster. What do you see? Oh, Bentet. Yep, he definitely saw the player there. He is lining up the flash though, but hello? Bentet? Oh, what is this? What is going on there? Bentet just admiring the scenery, it looks like. And that's gonna allow Quasim to pick up a kill as well. And somebody coming in with a big flank. This is important for TYLOO. Somebody in a fine position right now. We can see that the players here from TYLOO can still attempt to go for the retake, but it's not easy. Look at how Quasim has played a very aggressive role, and it's Accurate. Yeah, Accurate goes down, and so do the hopes here for TYLOO, fancying somebody. They can still try to attempt this one, but let's be real, it's going to be a very difficult retake. And yes, I think they're going to fold their cards and allow it easy to pick up the round. Oh yeah, Crazy Guy. I remember him. I think he's now playing for some sort of team in Vietnam, I'd like to say. I think the last time I've seen Crazy Guy was probably in WSG finals. But it's also quite interesting if you guys remember, I mean, Crazy Guy, he had that standout performance against, what was it? I'd like to say Titan in the 2015, was it a 2015 DreamHack Cluj-Napoca major qualifier, I'd like to say? I remember that game where Crazy Guy was just bombing off, like he was destroying Titan. But it's a shame. It's a shame how he's now lost in the depths of Counter-Strike, has been pretty much forgotten when you think about it. Anyhow, let's take a look at this round though. We can see that TYLOO are not looking that hot. You can see that there's somebody with the M4, Summer with the AWP, but the other guy's just going for the pistols here. So this is a good opportunity as any for 8 Easy to secure yet another round and diminish the difference between the scorelines. Let's see if that's going to be the case here. As the players from 8 Easy being very careful in their approach, I do admire that. But they are about to enter Ivy, and that's the problem. Oh no, they don't even check accurate there. He's going to continue on pushing forward, but it will be shut down. And now 8 Easy going to continue on with the push here. They're going to clear things out. Summer here with the op. A very peculiar spot for Summer. He might just find the first one, and he is going to back away. Good shot from him. Bentet right now, coming in through the tunnel. Will they anticipate him to be here? He's hoping to find out a gap. But I think the smoke is about to fade, and that's the thing. You have player coming in from Pop Dog. You have Summer here on the site, and yet they're losing this one. Bentet, last man standing, he fires off the 2 shots. But now, if you're 8 Easy, yeah, you're gonna book it. Oh, he runs out of bullets. He gets the op. Oh, that's close. That's way too close. And right now, Expert is gonna be punching in the numbers. Bentet wants to retake here on the B side. Oh man, this is weird. This is very weird, but Bentet. I think the one bullet from the Deagle will be able to take down one of these players at least. Oh, he gets the first one. Can he find the second one? He can't really stick it. He's got no idea about the positioning of Koshak, but he reveals himself. I think that's a mistake. Now Bentet, he can pretty much stick it. Or he can go for the fight. He doesn't land the shot though. Now he sticks it, but the problem is the smoke is fading and Koshak... Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Koshak is going to find the kill. That's going to be the round here for 8 Easy, and... Oh, man, Koshak, as he jumps down there, thinking, is he going to die? No, he didn't. Okay. Like, 8 Easy are playing this one very well. I am surprised to see how well they're playing right now. This is the map pick of 8 Easy. So I guess we shouldn't be too surprised, but it's still quite neat to see one of these teams battling out against a domestic rival, because I think the previous matchup for TYLOO was against a team like Revenge, and I think TYLOO won the best of 3, 2-0, pretty much just battering their opponents. 8 Easy though, changing up the pace here, but they're being shut down by somebody inaccurate. Somebody's inaccurate, gonna change up their positions just a little bit. And that's going to be enough here, accurate, and somebody pretty much stopped the push in its tracks, and that's going to be 8 Easy in a... Wow, now that I look at it, it's in a very difficult economical conundrum. They don't necessarily have enough money to make the purchase in a round like this, so I think it is going to be just a mere simple eco? No? An op has been bought by Vatrushka. Will the other guys follow up? No, that's not the case. It's only Vatrushka with the AWP. The other guys... kind of investing? I don't know. This is quite weird here from 8 Easy. And as weird as it might be, it is Vatrushka to pick up the early frag here on somebody. So the early frag working out here for 8 Easy. That's going to open things up here just a little bit. Though, I can't really say I'm a big fan about the positioning there of accurate. He's got an AWP. He's holding the off angle right. But he's in a position where he might find the first one and he actually backs away. That's smart, but he continues to go for the fight. That's not smart. I think he should be backing away from here. I'm not sure why he's still holding the angle there. Now he finally backs away. Or does he? Wasim can punish him. Oh, I mean, this timing is just unreal by this point. At this point, if you're 8 Easy, I think, again, you want to try to allow a guy like Petrushka to find some openings here, because we did see him find the first kill here, and he might just get something done here with the op. He does jump into the loving arms of Summer, and that is a bit problematic. The op is now in the hands of Expert, and he is quite good with it. The players in Old Train. Yeah, one of them is towards Old Train, the other one towards the other part of the tunnel. So there is a possibility for ADs to plant the bomb in this situation. However, once it comes down to the retake, it will be very difficult here for the Ts. Bomb being planted. Only the 1 HP here from Expert. And he is peeking here towards the corridor. Doesn't really see anything just yet. His buddy Koshak, he does find the first one. Now it's all up to Koshak in this position. He goes down to accurate USP. So that is going to be the 14th round here for TYLOO. As the guys here from 8Easy, after that interesting purchase, they're in a very difficult situation. I mean, Expert, Quasim, these guys can very easily buy up the AK-47, no doubt about it. But the other players, like, their money's just all over the place. So I'm not even sure what 8Easy is going to do at this point. Is it going to be a force buy, or is it going to be just an eco from their part? You see the pause being taken, so clearly discussions are taking place. But what's going to be the conclusion in a round like this? I personally would probably think going for the save is the optimal choice. 8Easy has found the most amount of success with them going for the proper investments when they have all players on the AK-47s in this case. An AWP possibly. Not in this case though. 8Easy going for the force buy here. We've got Expert and Quasim on the AK-47s, Mitsuha on the Deagle, Koshak with the UMP, and Retrushka with the CZ-75. So one thing that's working out here for the Easy, that's clearly obvious, is the utility. Like, they've got loads of utility here. That's the good thing. But weaponry? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the this sort of quasi-investment from 8Easy, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Maybe they can actually succeed and actually pull off some neat little strat from the strat book. Summer picks up the first engagement here at Mitsuha. Oh, he misses the smoke. Ah, a bit of a shame there for Expert. But this is looking pretty good here for the TYLOO roster, with the first thing going in their favor. It is going to be Quasim. Does pick up a frag here from Bentet. And that is an opening here on the B side. This is where 8Easy can try to regroup and hit the B bomb side at this point. Koshak does have one of his teammates backing him up, and it looks like somebody hold the angle right behind the smoke. Once the smoke begins to fade, oh, they're even trading weapons here. Smoke is fading. Koshak is able to win the fight. That's impressive. 8Easy in a very winnable situation right now. However, Attacker wins the fight against Koshak here. The players who've been rotating here, all the way from Ivy towards the B side, they're taking their sweet time here, definitely. This clearly is not going to be a commitment on the B side, I think. By this point, if it would have been, they would have gone into second gear and been a bit quicker here, 8Easy. 20 seconds. In fact, it is going to be a hit here on the B bomb side. There's only one player there. Who is that in that position? Is that accurate? Oh, they haven't checked him. They finally do so, but it's a bit too late. 8 seconds remaining. He goes in for the no-scope. And I think there's enough time to plant the bomb, so that's something. But I mean, Vatrushka, he's got the AWP. That's probably the best gun for him, but the USP is just a bit too quick. 15 rounds here for TYLOO. Breaking a sweat here, if I'm being honest. I mean, this has not been the most cleanest of Counter-Strike here from TYLOO, but I mean, that's one of the things they're notorious for, so I'll give them that. So I think even against domestic opposition like 8Easy, if you're a team like TYLOO, I think you're, you know, there have been rounds where TYLOO had to break a sweat. Let's put it at that. Yeah, the odds not looking too great here for the likes of 8Easy. Well, technically they look great. I mean, 12 odds, it's not too shabby, but it's important to note that winning against TYLOO 4 rounds in a row could be a bit more problematic because we have seen TYLOO have a very solid siege defensive. It easy though, going for the aggressive plays here. Summer with the AOP does find the first shot on Koshak and the kill. There might just be a lot more players coming in here, but that's the thing. That's the problem right now for Summer. He's put himself in a very awkward angle, but he will be able to escape for now. And Attacker, oh man, this is just salt to the wound. This is going to be a round over here, and 16-11 in favor of TYLOO. They pull it through, they get it done. That's it here for our first map. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the second map.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.